Hello. So in this video, we'll try to understand if it's possible to swap the content of two integer variables without using a third a temporary variable. So I have written some code already, so let's try to understand what this code does. So I have two variables A and B. For A, I have assigned the value of 4, and for B, I have assigned the value of 5. And then I'm printing the content of A and B before performing the swap. And then I pass A and B as arguments to the swap the content function over here. And here I'm using the third variable, which I have named as temp, in order to perform the swap. And then once the swapping is done, I again print the content of A and B. So the logic here, in order to swap the content of A and B using a third temporary variable, is initially I assign the value of A to the temporary variable, and then A obtains the value of B, and then B obtains the value of temp, which had the content of A. So let's try to run this code and check the output. So as you can notice, before swap, A had the value of 4, B had the value of 5, and after the swap, A has the value of 5 and B has the value of 4. So this is working fine, but the attempt, as I mentioned in the beginning, is to eliminate this third variable and achieve the same without using a third variable. So I will get rid of this logic over here. What we could do is, for the variable A, we could add the content of A and B and store the result. So if you take this particular example, the value of A is 4 and the value of B is 5. So 4 plus 5, 9 is currently stored in A, and B will have the value of 5 after this step. In the next step, what I'll do is, for B, I will assign A minus B. So because of this, what happens is the value of A remains to be 9, but the value of B now is 9 minus 5, which will be 4. And then in the next step, again, what I'll do is I'll assign A minus B to A. And in this step, what will happen, the value of A will be 9 minus 4, which will be 5, and the value of B will remain to be 4. So if you notice, we have swapped the values of A and B without using a third variable over here. So we will compile and check the results. I have to save first, right? And then compile. So here it is. Before swap, A has a value of 4, B has a value of 5. After swap, A has a value of 5 and B has the value of 4. So this is how we can swap the content of two integer variables without using a third temporary variable. Hope you like this approach. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.